За ствола поцепись.
It is not brilliant news, although I would say two things about it. Firstly, that this is a force-on-force warfare, right, against peers, and so we should expect casualties to be high. Indeed, they have been high throughout this war. And the second thing I'd say is 20% loss in equipment means that 80% of it still remains. And of that 80%, probably about half is unyet committed. So I don't think the story is written yet of the counteroffensive. I think it's fair to say that they misjudged how effective some of the Russian defenses were. So Russia had a series of trenches, tank obstacles, minefields, and particularly the latter, I think, were more extensive than they understood them to be. And so I think the Ukrainians hoped that with aggression in the first stage, they might be able to puncture through some of those lines of defence. And indeed, they did in one or two areas, but there were further lines of defence. So I think that they misjudged the depth and the strength of the Russian defences. So the Ukrainians have shifted to what is often called a reconnaissance in force. So it's a more deliberate approach where you move units forward until they come into contact with the enemy, so the Russians, and then you use that contact to establish where the Russian artillery is, where the Russian defensive positions are, and then you hit them with your own artillery before repeating and moving on. So it's a much slower, more deliberate strategy.